Hello, welcome back. It's currently Monday, day 36. This video will include today until day 38, which is Wednesday. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new, my name is Camila. I'm doing the 75 hard challenge and I'm almost halfway done, so stick around if you want to watch my journey. I am about to do my first workout. I'm going to do a Sydney Cummings video. Today is 50-minute strength and conditioning, so I'm about to do that and let's get into the video. That means that we're officially halfway done with the 75 hard. Super exciting. This morning I'm feeling tired and sore. I could not get up from my bed this morning when I went to go brush my teeth and go to the bathroom, all that stuff. My shoulders hurt, my abs hurt, my legs hurt, you know, it's that kind of day. But I'm doing a Sydney Cummings video right now for my first workout. It's a 45-minute workout. I'm not sure, I think it's strength today, so that's gonna be great with my body feeling like that. But yeah, definitely gonna do some yoga and some stretching later today because we feeling it today. just finished reading my pages and I actually finished the book. So I am going to give a little book review about Untamed from author Glennon Doyle. I think this was such a good book. I am a really big fan of short chapters and just quick stories, you know? So like there's some chapters that are maybe 10 pages and then there's chapters that are 2, 3, 4 pages. So I really enjoyed that because it's like a fast-paced book, and each chapter you're kind of learning something different. Her reason for naming this book Untamed is that she talks about how us as women growing up, we are basically caged into what society thinks a woman should be, how she should act, how she should dress, what type of attitude and behavior she should have towards men, and when she becomes a mother, how she should be as a mother and as a wife and all this stuff. We basically have to unlearn as we grow up things that as little girls were taught, like small things that are ingrained in our minds, like basic things from how to act, or a woman should always be, you know, very fine and delicate and not have many opinions and stuff like that. And obviously that is not what women should be. Women are powerful, we are strong, we are fierce, we can do anything that we want to do. So she really goes through her entire life as a young girl and then into college and then getting married and then having kids and then having a divorce, and she was a drug addict and she had bulimia when she was a kid. So she really goes through her entire life, and it's not just like this is what happened to me and this is what I learned from it. She is very just like, she's just having a conversation with you, which I really like. And she covers a lot of topics. She not only talks about how women are put in caged and we're basically tamed to be like nice and proper and all that stuff. And that's why she's saying that that you as a woman should untame yourself, unlearn the things that are not true to who you are as a person. She really talks about how this happens to men as well. Women are not the only people that are basically put in cages of how we should act and how we should be as humans. Men also suffer from this as well. And I really do enjoy that she really inspires you to look into yourself and learn who you are as a person, learn what you really want out of life and how you want to live it. So she's always talking about this knowing, and she talks a little bit about faith, but it's more of just like your own knowing, like what you know to be true to yourself. And then whenever you're in life and you encounter different situations, don't look out for other people to see what they are doing or what your parents would do or what your friends would do. Just look into yourself and learn to trust your own instincts. So I think that was one of the biggest things I took out from the book, because I'm someone that I've been trying to learn throughout these past years to do my own thing, to understand and to be confident in the things that I want to do, regardless of what anyone else is doing or thinking or, you know. So I highly recommend. And since I finished this book today, that means that I'm starting Atomic Habits tomorrow, which is super exciting. This is something that I've been trying to implement to my life in the last, I would say, like 2 to 3 years. Creating habits, creating good habits, being consistent, sticking to things that I know that are good for me. And I've really seen good changes from this, especially the last 39 days of this challenge. So I will let you guys know how this book goes. I'm really excited for it. And like last time, if you saw my video where I did a little review of how to own your own mind and how I was talking about other books that I was reading, I said that I started Friday Night Lights, and I actually finished Friday Night Lights. It was such a good book. It's not just about sports, even though it is centered around a high school football team in Texas, but in the 80s. But it covers so many other different topics, from, you know, small towns and small towns rivalries and racism and economic status and how high school students, especially athletes, are treated and sometimes not well prepared for college because they're all set on just doing football, or basketball or any other sport. And then if they don't make it to college, they might not have a plan B or plan C and stuff like that. And I actually read another book. It's called Cheated. It's about a University of North Carolina scandal about academic fraud. And it really kind of made me think about that book a lot, because they talk about how these athletes don't really have a lot of academic struggle in high school because they really just get a free pass. But once they get to college, they're not prepared for the level of academic challenge that they're going to face. So I thought that was super relevant because this was based in the 80s, and obviously we're in 2020 and that's still happening. A lot of colleges taking athletes that are not academically prepared, but they are physically prepared, and then once the football season's over, they struggle to keep the grades up to be able to be eligible to play. So I thought that was a really cool connection between that book that I read a couple months ago and then Friday Night Lights. Completely different from the show, but still a really, really good book. So if you're into that kind of book, highly recommend. And since I finished Friday Night Lights, I started Crazy Rich Asians. Great book. So much more detail than the movie, but still really, really similar to the movie. Obviously, 500 pages of a book are really hard to put everything in an hour and 30 minutes of a movie, but I really enjoyed the movie, and so far I'm like 100 pages in and I'm really enjoying the book as well. So these are the two books I'll be reading for the next few weeks, and I will keep you guys updated to what I think about them. So much for watching this video. Day 39 is done. Tomorrow is Friday and day 40. I can't believe we're into the 40s now. So the next videos will include this weekend and a couple more days probably. I'm graduating from my master's on Saturday, so that'll be exciting. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.